What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to another LSPDFR GTA 5 tutorial. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer here, and today, folks, we are going to be installing a graphics mod that is known by a lot of people, but it was updated, and let's check it out and see if anything has changed as far as the install. Okay, I'm sure it's a pretty easy install, so you know, we're gonna get into it and I'll show you guys how to do it. Okay, before we get started, let me just say a couple of things. I know I haven't put out a patrol in a little bit. It's because my game is acting a little wonky, being reverted. So once LSPDFR updates, which I hear is going to be soon, I will be updating my game and reinstalling any mods and callouts that I have to install to get my game running good, because I always want to bring you guys and gals nothing but the best content. So that's why you haven't seen a patrol, but I got you covered with the tutorials. We've been doing some live streams. So, and speaking of that, a big shout out to my boy Criminal Justice, who came into my live stream today. And you know, people drop super chats all the time, and you know, CJ just kept dropping super chat after super chat, and it just absolutely astonished me. It absolutely amazed me, and the support that I get, not just from him but all of you, just, it really does mean the world to me. And you know, it's we say it all the time, it's a lot of hard work, you know, having a channel and creating content, and you know, just the business side of having a YouTube channel. It's a lot of work. So when you see stuff like that come through, it really makes you feel appreciative. And CJ, man, I love you, brother. And you know, aside from the super chat, just everything you have done for me and for our community is just A+, outstanding. You're an absolute angel, dude. So big shout out to Criminal Justice. He is linked down below. Please go check him out and show him some love. Another big shout out to our newest member, to Jeffrey Gamer, Big G. Big G, welcome to the family, man. Glad to have you on as a member. I appreciate you, brother. For all the members, at 1 p.m. this Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be holding a 1-hour live video voice chat in the members only VC in my Discord. So be sure to come and hang out and chat with your fellow Jeffrey Gamer members and your boy Jeffrey Gamer. Alright, so let's get into it, guys. VisualV was updated, so go ahead and click the link down below that says VisualV, and that will bring you to this page right here. And as you can see, it was updated 3 days ago. What was changed? All weather's rewritten. Draw distance of lights. Moon movement is corrected. No more moonrise at west. Moon size was matched. You know, you can see it. Cloud colors, intensity, shadows under vehicles, lens flares, dithering, and many minor fixes. Of course, we're going to go into the game. We're going to check it out, and we're also going to check out, we're going to do a benchmark test and see what the FPS is with my current graphics settings, so you guys can adjust yours accordingly. Okay, so go ahead and hit this green download button and click that download button, and it's going to download right down there. Or you can set it up on your desktop, wherever you know you can get to it, as we are going to need it. And this is going to be an OpenIV install, guys and gals. Okay, so super easy. I believe it's an OIV file, so that'll be great. So let's go ahead and open it. Let's get rid of the purchase me box, so let's close that, and let's minimize that and exit out of the web browser. Alright, so I actually could have kept this up. Let's bring that back up, and let's go ahead and bring up our OpenIV. And any second, there it goes. Let's go ahead and fire that up. Folks, don't forget to hit your edit mode. Mine comes on automatically. If you would like yours to do the same, go to Tools, go to Options, right down here, Default Work Mode. Yours probably says Read Only. Go ahead and set it to Edit, and then close out. Every time you open up your OpenIV, you're automatically in edit mode. It's awesome. I don't know why they just don't do that to begin with. But that's just me. Alright, so we have our OpenIV open. We've got our VisualV open. Let's go look through these files here. Now, if you put VisualV in, okay, when you watch this tutorial, when you go through these steps and you install VisualV, if it makes your game run slow, if it makes your game crash, or you don't like it, all you got to do is come back into this file, into the VisualV WinRAR, and go to original files. You double click that. This will put your graphics back to original, guys and gals, okay? It'll just put it right back to the way it was, the way you're sitting right now, okay? Now, we have optionals, okay? We double click the optionals. You have Reshade, removed grass dithering, and these are all stuff that you would put in your main directory, but trust me, guys, E and B, procedure, shadows, this is all Reshade options right here. Earth's atmosphere, if you want to install this, this would just go into your main directory. We're not going to install this. We're just going to be installing the VisualV, okay? Same with the shadows, the dynamic shadows from pedestrian vehicles. All right, now, you know what? We will install... Maybe we'll install that. You know what? Let's go ahead and install that as well, okay? So first we're going to go back and we're going to go to installation via mod package, okay? So double click that and there's your VisualV.oiv. It's an OIV file, folks. That means it's super simple. No pathways, okay? All you're simply going to do is left click that, drag it right here into your OpenIV and drop it. All right, it's going to bring up the box and you're going to click install. Always select your mods folder. Do not select your game folder. Select your mods folder. You want to confirm installation and it will install it. Okay. And once that is done, just go ahead and hit that close button and we can exit. Click your edit mode and we can exit out of OpenIV. Now let's go back in our WinRAR here and go to optionals and let's go to dynamic shadows from pedestrian vehicles. All right, double click that. Here's the two files we need right here. Okay, folks, let's bring up our main directory. And to get to that main directory, my pathway is a little different than yours, maybe. But what you want to do is you want to go to your disk drive that you have your game installed in. You want to go to program files times 86, Steam, Steam apps, and common. Now, I don't have a Grand Theft Auto folder in here. This is where you would have one in here, okay? I installed a new hard drive, so mine is going to be on my F drive, okay? So I'm going to go to mine, Steam apps, common, and there's my Grand Theft Auto that I want to put this in. So I'm going to double click that. Now, once you're in the main directory front page is what I like to call this, folks. It'll have your mods folder, your plugins folder, okay, reshade shaders. Well, you might not have that. Your scripts, well, you might not have that either. ELS. This is where you want to drop these two files, okay? So we're going to highlight these two files. We're going to drag them right here into this buffer zone. Make sure you got a buffer zone here and drop them in. Now, if you do not like the way this looks or it makes your game run slow, all you got to do is come to your main directory, find the shadows ASI and the shadows INI, and delete them. And these will be out of your game. Now, the same thing for any of these right here. Earth's atmosphere. If you want to put that in, you're just going to drag these three files and drop them in your main directory. It comes with pictures. The Earth's atmosphere just shows like a curvature if you're up really high in the sky. I'm not going to put that in. E and B settings, again, you would select, well, you got the installation files. So you read the installation, it'll tell you, you know, you got to download E and B. Now, I do have a video on how to install E and B and Reshade. I will post that down below. So after you install VisualV, if you want to put in the Reshade and all that, watch that video, okay? So we are all set with our WinRAR. We're going to exit out of that. Now, there is a shadows INI, so let's double click that and let's see what's in here. Yep, pretty much stuff that, yeah, we're just gonna high beam brightness multiplier. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna see how it looks, okay? We'll go in there, we'll see how it looks, and we'll play around with it, okay? So let's exit out of our main directory, and folks, we are going to jump in the game, and we're gonna check it out. I'll see y'all in there. Alright everybody, so here we are in the game, and I can already see a big difference, okay? It's, man, it's super crisp. The road, I mean the road, look at the grain in the road. Wow. It's just, yeah, this looks great. Now, from a distance, that's my scaling. From a distance, you can see it kind of looks a little off, but again, that's my scaling. I had my scaling down for FPS reasons, but it's still super amazing. I mean, look at this. Let's check this out at nighttime. So let's go to evening. Wow, the colors, I mean, man, look at that. And we also added the shadowing on with the vehicles, okay, the pedestrian vehicles. So it said something about their headlights would look a little different, and so let's go see. It says more of a dynamic. Yeah, see the hue that's coming off of those headlights across from me? You see how it's got that hue on it? That is so cool. That is pretty cool. I love it. The reflection off the car. Let's take a look. You know, we always got to look and see what it's looking like when it's raining out. So let's go to weather, and let's go to thunder. Let's make it rain, folks. Wow. Now we'll let a little more water come on here. And I think one of the best places, let's shoot on out here. I think out here at a certain time of day when the rain is clearing up, I think it just looks stunning. Like, it just looks stunning. Me, I'm a graphics guy all day. I love my graphics. So we got the rain there. Let's go ahead and change the time. Let me see if I can find the right time to set it at. I want to say if we go to noon, let's go ahead 1 hour, a couple hours. Let's try this right here, right? Now let's go to weather. Let's make it extra sunny. There we go. Look at that. I mean, the water reflection, it's stunning. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Again, we will do an FPS test. What I was usually running was, I mean, it would drop down to maybe 50. It would go up to 75 at certain points. Is that a canine dog over here? That is a canine dog. Look at him. That's a police dog right there. Huh. So, what I will do is, let me go into, God, that looks so good. Let me go into my settings, and I will show you my graphics settings. 144 hertz, 1920 by 180. Just going to go down. Texture quality is at very high, which is the highest. All my settings are pretty much, shadow quality is, at high. Reflection is at high instead of very high. Times 4 for the MSAA. Water quality very high. One thing I do have, grass is set to ultra. Post effects. They recommend that your post effects stays at ultra, okay? To get the most out of your graphics mods, alright? Motion blur is all the way off. In-game depth of field is on. Anisotropic filtering is at times 8. ambient occlusion is high, tessellation very high. So those are my settings there. Now, if I get out of the car, now we're gonna end the game here because for some reason, I don't know if it happens to you guys and gals too, but when I do a benchmark test, it always kicks me out of the game when I'm done with my benchmark test. So we are definitely going to get kicked out of the game, which is good because I want to show you one more thing before we end this tutorial. So we're going to go to settings, and we're going to go down to graphics, and we are going to hit Y to do a benchmark test, okay? So let's go ahead and run this benchmark test. And this is going to give you your FPS. Now see, I'm at 61, 74, you know, averaging about 74. Now, going to nighttime, I do not know why that dropped down so low like that. That was pretty crazy. Yeah, see, I think that was a glitch because I was driving at night, and it trust me, my FPS was not that low. So I don't know why that just dropped down that low like that. That was kind of glitchy. But you can see my FPS is averaging between 60 and 75, even at night out here in the rain. It's good to go. Now this barely changed my FPS, as that FPS that you just saw, the 70s and 60s, is what I'm usually getting in my Grand Theft Auto, which is beautiful FPS. I mean, 72, anything above 55, 50, 55 is good, okay? So you can see it's pretty good. It dropped down to 48 a little bit right there, but even 48 is doable. As you can see, there's no, there's no skipping or anything like that. It's running really good, even at fast speeds with the plane, still hovering in the 70s. So it's working great. It's working great. The graphics are great. No big FPS change. I say this is an A+ must-have mod. It is compatible with Make Visuals Great Again. It is compatible with Natural Vision, whether it's evolved or remastered. It's compatible with that. Okay. And as I said before, it is compatible with Reshade and ENB, which I will link down below the tutorial video I have for that. All right, so this is probably going to kick me out. I'm sorry if I'm stretching out this tutorial a little long, but when it comes to graphic mods, it's important to be as thorough as possible because your game quality really depends on it, So there we go. I kicked this out of the game. I don't know why it kicks me out every time I end a benchmark test, but it only does it when I have LSPDFR installed. So I'm not sure if anybody else has that same issue, but it happens. Now, go back to your main directory and let me show you. If you install this and you are getting texture loss, what I mean by that is buildings are disappearing, the road is disappearing, it looks like you're falling through the map. Excuse me. One main fix for that is go to you're at your front page, your main directory front page. You're going to want to go to the LSPDFR folder right here. Double click that, and you want to go to the LSPDFR INI, which is right here, just below the LSPDFR configurator. Double click that. You want to make sure that your main preload all models is false. If yours says true, you're definitely going to get texture loss when installing this mod. Make sure it's set to false. Okay, set it to false. Go to File, click Save, and you can exit out of these, and you'll be good to go. All right, guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please check out all my YouTube brothers and sisters down below. All sorts of links down below. We have new Meet the Gamers merch available in the Jeffrey Gamer merch store. Go check that out. I think it's great merch. It's great, awesome merch. And be sure to tune in to Meet the Gamers later today, tonight, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And stay for the leftovers with your hosts MattyIsBall, Nerdbound Gaming, and Gamer Benny 711. Okay, they host the leftovers, and Meet the Gamers is with yours truly and Criminal Justice and Gaming with Cookies. I'm telling you, the shows just keep getting better and better, folks. So be sure to tune into that. 9:30 Eastern Standard Time for Meet the Gamers, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Leftovers. Leftovers is a little more raunchier than Meet the Gamers, but that's cool. That's why it's there. Again, if you're new here, you like what you see, go ahead, toss your boy a subscription, toss your boy a like, and ring that bell so you know when new tutorials, great tutorials are coming out. Okay, guys and gals, so until next time, be safe, be healthy, be positive. Follow the rules and obey the law. Your boy Jeffrey Gamer is out. Later, y'all.